Today we're going to be checking out 3 Fiats listed for sale in Ohio. Let me show you what I found on Craigslist. First up, we have a 1969 Siata Spring. For those of you who may not be familiar with Siata, it was an Italian tuning shop that got its start by modifying Fiats. So this particular Siata, the Spring, came out in 1967, was based on a modified Fiat 850 platform, and the total production run for this vehicle was only about 3,000. So this is fairly rare. This Spring is located outside of Columbus, Ohio, and is listed at $4,500, but it's in pretty rough condition. At $4,500, I don't know that this is the greatest buy, though it is an interesting piece of automotive history. Now let's take a look at another vehicle listed for sale in the Columbus, Ohio area. This is a 1975 Fiat 124 Spider, and I think that this is one of the most beautiful cars that was ever designed. Of course, this car is the ancestor to the modern Fiat. This Spider is listed at $5,900. It has 62,000 miles on the odometer, and it looks to be in a very good shape that you can buy in dealerships. So a couple of things to note. In the listing, the seller mentions that the paint is just okay. It has a couple of dings and dents and some haze around the exterior of the vehicle, but otherwise the car looks to be in good shape. But with that said, there are also some good things going for this car, like a brand new timing belt and cooling system, as well as a new top and interior upholstery. Let's take a quick look at the pictures. So I think that this is just a gorgeous car, and it looks great in red with the black interior and the black top. The seller mentions that the paint isn't in the best condition, but it still has its gloss, so the car will look nice if you're just cruising around. And the interior looks particularly good. Note the new upholstery on the seats, as well as the wood on the dash and the very clean carpet. So all told, for $5,900, I think that this is a very good price for this car. I've seen clean examples of the Spider from this era go for north of $10,000, sometimes even $15,000. So for $5,900, I think that this is a very fair price. I love this thing, and it looks to be in very good shape if you can just overlook a couple of cosmetic flaws. And now for our final Fiat of the day. This is a 1981 Fiat 124 Spider. It's for sale in the Dayton, Ohio area, listed at $8,500, and this one, like the one we just saw, has about 62,000 miles on the odometer. Unlike the car that we just saw, though, this one has a couple of different features that make it somewhat less desirable, at least in my eyes. I think that the earlier Spider is one of the most beautiful car designs ever. Unfortunately, as crash test standards became a little bit more strict in the United States, Fiat had to add bumpers to its car. So you can see in the pictures that ugly chrome and plastic bumpers were added to the front and back of this vehicle. I think it takes away from the character and the beauty of the model. And so for me, the 1981 doesn't quite do it. With that said, though, the interior is in very good shape. This Spider is trimmed in a beautiful burgundy leather. It has the original wood on the dash, which looks very nice, looks to be in very good shape all around. It is worth noting that 1981 was the last year that Fiat produced the 124 Spider. Beginning later that year, Pininfarina took over production. And the way you can tell that you're buying a Fiat-produced vehicle versus a Pininfarina-produced vehicle is by the 11th digit of the VIN number. So in 1981, the 11th digit of the VIN number switched from an 8 to a 5. This Spider has an 8 as its 11th digit, meaning that Fiat produced this vehicle. All in all, this is a very clean convertible. While it wouldn't be my choice of the 124 Spiders that we took a look at today, at $8,500, I do think that this is priced fairly. Let me know what you think in the comments.